spent 7 days playing FIFA 25 on a brand new account, with my goal being to find out if it's possible to go from Division 10 all the way into Division 1 and what the best team that you can build in that time frame is during the Premier League team of the season. Wait, he's one of the best! I can't believe this just happened! Let's go with the English nationality. Oh wow, look at this. What? I've never seen this. Well, who's our first player going to be then? An 84 rated, that's new. I have Rashford already. This is a new experience. I adjusted the team before selecting my lone player, and usually you start with the way worse team before then selecting kits, where instead of choosing contrasting ones, I couldn't resist taking the 2 black ones in. Here it is, the premium pass. The team of the season's running too, but I want to see if it's possible without spending money to get enough coins to purchase the premium pass, to see if you actually don't need to miss out on getting this Ribery at the final level of the season pass. I also had a free Evo, but they've given me no packs in the store. What's a starting experience? And in the SBC section, all SBCs are currently locked because I have to do these foundations first. I barely had any bronzes in the club and had to open the pack that I got back for completing each squad in order to get the bronzes required for the next. And I would come to find out whether or not this improved start was good enough this late into the game cycle. Once all foundation SBCs were completed, I completed all the SBCs that I could afford to, which was just the daily login SBC, and wanting to feel like I did more, I just threw all my bronzes and silvers into an upgrade running at the time that required these players. And yes, this is why it's good to do the daily login. We got an 81 times 5 for the first day, so we actually have our first little pack opening, of which there were many more to come. First one, and we have a gold card. No, we didn't get a walkout, but these can actually upgrade the team. But this is the big pack. Come on. Oh, we didn't get a team of the season. But again, more players who actually improve our team. I would add our best players into the team, and from this new start, actually had a full gold team before even playing a game. And it seems like now the only way to actually progress further is to start playing games in division rivals. Ooh, we will be getting more packs through simply just playing games. There was an insane player objective as well that just required us to get goals, assists, and wins, and so I would enter into my first rivals game. Oh, we literally have the same team. And things started off perfectly. Paris score! Yes, we get a goal in all areas of the pitch. No, he's Rashford's through. We defend. Raheem Sterling! Yes, 2-goal lead. And Rashford was sweating against a Division 10 kid. Oh my god! Yes, Rashford! Good skill. Oh, I think he's out. Division 10s never leave. And so we make our first bit of progress. Wait, have a look at this. Yes, Rashford's eligible. And so from his base gold card stats, we can turn him into this. I continued to play in rivals where I easily won my second game and was completing tons of objectives. But not being able to afford a medical team, Sterling just got dropped from our team for getting injured. And my next game was our most important, as winning it would secure us our first promotion. So this is the team we gotta take down. Against an insane team in only Division 10. No! Oh, we're losing. Was the new start good enough? No, this Osimhen's tearing our defense pass. I'm pulling the keeper. Yes, we saved it. Oh no, this defense, man. Nice interception. And we needed something up front. We've got to equalize here. Yes, we do. And then Rashford would create a good chance. Come on, finish. Yes, we're in the lead now. The scoreline would remain the same until the end of the first half, but he would strike early into the second. Rashford. Yes, Rashford! We were just about holding on against this Osimhen, but Rashford, securing his hat-trick in sublime fashion, ignited a fire within the team, allowing us to score 3 more goals before the end of the game. Big win, as it's allowed us to make it into Division 9. But remember that player objective? Well, to complete it, you only had to do 4 objectives in the group, and we were now down with 2 of them. We basically just needed to win 2 more games to get him, and because of this, I played a couple more games in Division Rivals, and during these games, I just felt that if I was capable of dominating the way I was with these gold cards, I could only imagine the things that I would be capable of doing with Team of the Seasons. And after obliterating 2 more, Division 9 kids this time, 8 more objectives completed, and there's 52 things to claim in objectives, including this, which has just given us our best players. Now a lot of these rewards were just cosmetic, but I would sift through them, making sure to claim all packs and picks available. Okay, we get a few options here. Okay, an 84 in the first. Now I might just end up taking fodder here. Yeah, we just get fodder. With the limit on the max rating, I would just take the highest rated players from these picks before seeing that Rashford had completed a stage of his Evo, and then adding our 2 Team of the Seasons into the starting 11. Let's get a Team of the Season. First pack, I think that's okay. Once again, that upgrades the team. I opened my packs from worst to best, and so from the first few, was only benefiting from collecting more gold cards, and with the sheer amount of packs that we had, I could do this quite well. Come on, 82 plus. Still no Team of the Season. And no walkout either. And this theme would continue for the next 2 packs. Okay, we're down to our best packs. 82 times 7. Please. No team of the season here, still no walkout. But more materiated players. 83 times 2, come on. Yes, a walkout. That's a German striker. Oh, it's 2 walkouts. And 87 as well. Oh, we can easily get way better packs than these. Come on, walkout again. No. And so just more gold players. Oh, we can use them in this upgrade here. And that allows us to get this pack. This pack was a team of the season crafting upgrade, and this SPC had an objective running alongside it, which rewarded you with insane packs for completing it a set amount of times. And it was for this reason that getting more gold players was so valuable. With my day coming to an end and the time left before rival rewards were released, I entered into division rivals as I needed to get 35 rival points to qualify for the best rewards. And if I could win my next game, I would not only earn another promotion, but also upgrade the rewards I would receive the next day. And once again, we're out teamed. And on their debuts, they were showing signs of promise. Bruno with the pass, nice goal. With our new attack, we were capable of applying so much pressure to our opponents, and we needed our defense to be competent too. No, he's through, and he scored. But our attack was too good for this division. Nice kill, Davitashvili. Laborde, find Rashford. That's a goal, yes. No, he's gotten another goal. Laborde, score this. Nice finish. Oh, he's left the game. And so just like that, we've once again upgraded the rewards we'll receive. I needed more rivals points, and so would continue playing where even though I was coming up against better teams, with the tools that I had to work with in the attack, I saw that these players could actually carry us through these earlier divisions. And when I say the attack was good, I really mean that. Oh yes, Rashford. Yes, so much progress. And my next game perfectly highlighted how all my games in Division 8 were going, because I was having to equalize the game due to constantly conceding early on. Take a look at the golazos I was scoring to equalize. Bruno through pass into the headed through pass and a back post finish. There was clearly a chemical bond between our attackers, and by outscoring my opponent heavily, I would be capable of winning this game as well as the very next one that I played. I was once again a win away from promotion, but I'd made some Evo progress. Okay, we can actually use this. I can do Ake because he's a centre back and we can turn him into that. Admittedly, the defensive stats aren't the best. I'm not gonna waste your time. My promotion game was an absolute breeze, and on day 1, I had just earned my 3rd promotion, but needed to win a couple more games to qualify for the best rival rewards. Early into Division 7, I thought that I could just continue to disrespect my opponents, not having to be too cautious at the back, and while I could still score, it was definitely clear that I would not get away with having a gold backline too much longer, as now games were getting a lot tighter. I mean, take a look at the second game that I played. It was back and forth, and with the way that I was conceding, even though I was up 5-3, it wasn't out of the realms of possibility that if my opponent scored in the 80th minute, they would be capable of at least snatching a draw from the game. But thank God it was Nunez who got through. And after winning the game, I had indeed qualified for the best rival rewards and could claim an Evo level as well as rewards from objectives completed during my grind. But honestly, needed these rewards, as with our current team, we could not make it that much further in the divisions. Our rival rewards are ready to claim. These are such valuable packs to add to our collection, but there's going to be some packs that we have to open now. This player pick was from an objective. Oh, come on, give me something really good. I'm taking a duplicate. These look insane. First player pick, all 84 plus. Yes, an 87. And the final one. Okay, high rated players coming in. Come on, any team of the season gets straight into the team. Oh my god, yes. He's perfect for us. And my final player pick would give me the player that our new team of the season replaced. Now I can do these packs now, but these have really good value. And I'm going to be holding on to the higher value packs. Let's start with our team of the season guarantee. Okay, that's going to be a female. And again, almost all of them get into our team, but the ones that wouldn't get into our team would be the attackers. I opened my only tradable pack and made as many coins from it as possible. But we can save even more packs now by doing a menu grind, which I started off through completing the daily login SPC. And look at this, we have insane upgrade packs. But we need team of the weeks for them. I then saw an 85 plus 2 of 3 player pick that I decided to give a shot. Oh wait, I just realized I have to open this first. But we get to pick 2 of the 3 players we're getting. Yes, we have another team of the season, final one, Declan Rice. But this is just fodder once again. And by opening some packs now, I was essentially taking 1 step backward to take 2 forward. Because you see, all the packs that I wanted to save that gave you the best chance of pulling team of the seasons required team of the weeks. They also required mature rated players, and this was the reason I needed to open some packs now while saving the bigger ones. With the Premier League team of the season just around the corner now, I wanted to pack those cards as they would fit perfectly in my team, and to have the best chance at packing them, I needed to complete upgrade packs, which again always require mature rated players, and this is why opening the lesser packs now made more sense, as I could convert them into the more potent upgrade packs. With my resources at the time, I could do 184 times 7 and would then do my daily menu grind, which is consisted of me using 1 bronze and silver to complete the daily bronze and daily silver upgrades as many times as possible. Doing this allowed me to convert convert the bronzes and silvers into gold cards, which had a bigger purpose later on, but for now, the amount that I had could not yet yield me more mid-tier rated fodder, and I needed to get more resources now. Okay, look at this. By completing this cup, we can actually get upgrades for our team, as well as more packs. This is perfect because you can complete it in the Friendlies game mode. Friendlies cups always require you to use lesser teams in order to meet the restriction requirements, but this was perfect for us, as our team was the definition of restricted, but now opposition players would have to use lesser teams too, meaning that being out-teamed wasn't as much of a problem in this mode. And my best team is bad enough to play in the cup. And now in the Friendlies cup, I expected to be able to just breeze through all of my games. Oh my god, there's no way. He's paused. I mean, it's fine, as it was the Friendlies mode, and I had an unlimited amount of games, meaning that it was just a matter of time until I completed the entire objective if I could actually win at this level. Oh, there's no offside. Score! Nice! Oh, that's gonna be onside. Because there's no offsides. And this game was reminding me of Division Rivals. And we're in the lead again, as my attackers were having to carry. Nice. Oh, I think he's gonna leave. Yes. Wins were counting for the cup, and I was also completing the daily player objective. While Rashford's Evo could not be progressed in the cup, Arceus could, and so I would continue grinding the cup out. And now, after proving that I could win in the Friendlies game mode, it was indeed just a matter of time before I completed the entire objective. Look at the XP. And that's because we completed the entire cup, and could add some really good packs to the collection. And we get an Evo. We also get an insane new centre back. So our centre backs are starting to shape up. Oh, and here the Evo is. We can take Rashford a step further. Once we completed his current Evo, however, I would then claim all packs from other objectives completed during my grind, as well as leveling up in the past. Almost all of these packs were lesser by definition, before then adding a season pass player into the team. I then started opening the lesser packs, which did exactly what I wanted them to, in providing me with more mid-tier rated fodder, but these packs would go a step further, and at one point gave me back-to-back walkouts. With content having refreshed, I could do the stays login SPC, and with mid-tier fodder in the club, could do one team of the week upgrade, which allowed me to just about do one more 84 times 7. But while doing my daily menu grind on this day, I knew that I had not yet even scratched the surface when it came to the amount of insane packs I would have, because when converting all of my bronzes and silvers to golds, I was actually capable of doing all 25 grand packs that we were allowed to, which were the packs that only required silver players. I had accumulated 25 grand packs, as well as 15 gold player packs. That was 415 gold players that I would have at a minimum to convert into more packs. And here it is, the Premier League team of the season. And so there's a new player objective, and then other objectives have just refreshed. Content had also refreshed, meaning that I could do another daily login, and while the daily silver and bronze SPCs had not just yet, the super daily silver grind had indeed refreshed as well, and after completing them, I saw that so did the TOTS grind pack, and so I would empty my club into these. Okay, we're out of silvers now. Oh, we're getting more than 500 goals from these packs combined, and I'm pretty sure that means at least 50 of these packs. I still haven't found any SPCs that I want to complete though. I could claim rewards from the daily login objective, but it was way more than 50, and completing those would progress me through the crafting objective. This is so exciting. It almost feels illegal to have all these packs without spending. Let's start with the daily login reward. Come on, Premier League team of the season. We don't get one. We do get a walkout. Argentinian Cam. To be honest, that's almost the best start we could have had. These will help for more upgrade packs. I then opened the second daily login reward pack, but this was the thing. Not only would I get more goals from these in general, but I could also get more mid-tier fodder that would allow me to do more team of the weeks, as well as upgrade packs, meaning that by the end, I would have an absolutely insane pack opening. Now I want you to take note of every time I opened one of these packs, wanting to do all the gold player packs first, as with only one rare, they had less chance of providing team of the seasons. I had to switch to the right every time before opening a pack. And so due to muscle memory, after opening the last gold players pack, oh no, wait, no. Oh, we didn't get a team of the season. I didn't mean to open that. However, we do have an 89 Odegaard. It was just one walkout. But it's harder to pack upgrades for our team now. And I opened that one by mistake because I'm out of the gold player packs, but these guarantee 3 rares. So what I wanted to say is that since these packs give you 3 rares, there's a better chance of getting a team of the season. After my first pack gave me the intended results, the next few would follow suit. And it seemed like the odds of getting a team of the season from these were still insanely low. Or was it? Oh, we have a team of the season. Yes. Come on. A centre back. Yes, so it's actually a Premier League team of the season. Tarkowski. It's one walkout. Yes, team of the season. This is exactly what I was talking about. Now, even at max level, Ake doesn't become a competent centre back, so he's the player getting replaced by Tarkowski. Come on. My excitement for these packs only grew in this moment because this was just the warm-up, and the quality of packs would only ramp up from this point again due to all the gold cards I was getting, and I would be made to wait until I only had 10 of them left before I got my next hit of dopamine. Oh! A team of the season. Come on. Be Premier League. Bruno. No. Does Bruno have a team of the season? Don't bait me like this. No. That's, yes, team of the season. Yes. He has to be expensive. There's no way we're getting this already. 500k. Yes! And so I knew what I was doing with this Rashford. We're moving away from the League 1 team of the season. Or maybe not, as two of our best players are League 1 team of the seasons. And by far the best SPC in the game right now is blushhyt. He's not necessarily going to be easy to complete, but he's a League 1 player. But look at this. Gamarish has an SPC. We can use TOTS or team of the week players in these squads. And so through our menu grind, we can get this SPC complete. And with our high rated fodder at this point, we can do his most expensive squad. And when it came to the second, we need a little bit more players. The tradable pack that I got for completing Bruno's squad allowed me to rake in more coins, and I would then proceed to open the rest of the ground packs that we had. And after opening all, muscle memory did its thing again. No, by mistake again. And again, it's just going to be a gold card. 2 walkouts though. And so I could still get Mbappe, but I get an 87 Osimhen with more players behind. Now, it doesn't matter when we do this one, so let's do it straight away. Give me a good left back or right back. I'll take Kosha. Oh no. Okay, but 92 fight is amazing actually. I could now complete the second and then even the penultimate squad for Bruno. And before even doing the crafting packs, we had 100k coins worth of value in packs. However, even more surprising was that I could do this. That's the final squad. And so just like that, we've just gotten ourselves an upgrade to the centre mid position. After adding Bruno into the team, it was now time for me to use all the gold that I had accumulated thus far to complete as many crafting upgrades as possible. This took a really long time to do, but what kept me going was seeing that objective complete animation every few packs that I completed, as I knew what that meant, and I was not going to stop before I knew that I had used all low rated golds in my club. Okay, so there's only 83s left, so this will be the last one that I do. Let's see how many we've done. 60 on the dot. So I'll claim these after I open the crafting packs. And we should get more team of the seasons. But not from the first pack. It is a walkout though. And we can already see how these packs are better. I expected a lot more from these packs than the grand ones that I was previously opening. However, after not getting a team of the season from the first 10, I was not yet worried. However, felt that I should have seen one by now. This feeling grew stronger after still not seeing any from my next 10 packs. And concern started to set in after I was more than halfway done and had still not yet seen a team of the season. Where were my team of the seasons? Okay, first team of the season. Okay, that's a female though. A center mid. I do need that. More of an attacking player. She would just be fodder, and our highest rated squad was 87 at the time. I continued ripping through the crafting upgrades, and pack width was definitely altered, as these would give us less team of the seasons than the grand packs. Infuriated, I spammed out the 4 team of the week upgrades that I needed in order to craft all 4 84x7 upgrades, and we were expecting a total of 180k coins worth of flares. But I guess it's fine, as this was the smaller menu grind. Okay, let's get it now. No team of the season in the first walkout, and we can definitely do some SPCs with this. Oh, we have 2, and Messi is the second walkout. And seeing as high rated players and team of the seasons were the name of the game from these packs, the first 2 were okay. After this, the minimum we can pack is an 84 rated player, so final 83 plus. And we have a team of the season. Come on. Okay, this was another female, a French striker. The team of the season is the second walkout. Come on, Premier League team of the season. Salah, Van Dijk, Isaac, no way! Wait, he's one of the best! What is his value? Oh my god! First Bruno and now a 1.5 million coin Isaac. I can't believe this just happened. And as much as I like Rashford, this guy's better on the wing, and he's not gonna keep Isaac from the starting 11. And now the packs are only better. Okay, no team of the season in the first one back. And only one walkout. Now the 84x7s before 2 84x10s. And no team of the season here. I have 2 walkouts this time from this pack, as well as the very next one that I opened, but we were looking for more than just that. Here we go, another team of the season. Come on, we still need both fullbacks, and I take a right wing. And the team of the season's the second walkout again. Come on, Salah! Who is this? I mean, he's 93 rated, but this will just be fodder. And now I was hoping to hit back-to-back team of the seasons. Can we get 2 team of the seasons in one pack here? I'm not sure if Odegaard's in the team. Odegaard's not in the team, but we have the second player as the team of the season. Come on! Okay, I'll take a goalkeeper. These packs have been so good, and I would add a new player into the team. And so we just need both fullbacks now. But my first 84x10 would not help with this, as it didn't even give me a walkout. Final and best pack now, and we don't finish on a team of the season. We do however get a left back, 2 walkouts, or maybe a right back as well. No, but an 89 is good, with more fodder to use behind. As good as he is for now, I don't think I'll do duo. And here is a left back option. Most expensive squad's only an 89. With almost all of our fodder, we could do the most expensive squad, and then with the remaining fodder that we had, we can't even do the second squad. I would do my daily menu grind, and halfway through the challenge, I still had time for a final pack save. And if this was the save that I was capable of doing with the lesser team that I had before, I could only imagine what the value of my final pack's end would be. I would add Blushh into the team, but with it now being way better than it was the last time we played in Division Rivals, it was time to achieve our goal of making it into Division 1. I forgot to claim these. We'll get them once we complete the entire objective. There are some objectives that we can complete now to get more resources. Oh wow, for once we actually don't have the worst team. Isaac, oh my god, that's speed boost. Isaac, no, this is a cheat code. And Bruno was insane too. Isaac, oh my god. But our opponent would launch an attack. Yes, yes, we have centre backs now. Oh yeah, this Isaac had the broken load-driven trait too. This is dumb. And after doubling my goal tally from this point on, my opponent decided that enough was enough. And so we've easily won our first game. SP was being earned and tons of objectives were being completed. But with how easy games now were, I would just continue grinding in Rivals, and in almost no time, one more win and we get another promotion. Isaac, low driven. Oh yes. Isaac, go straight through. Low driven again. Yes, Isaac. Oh, he's out straight away. And so quite easily, we earned promotion into Division 6. It was insane how through just upgrading positions within the team, the difficulty level of the game seemed to decrease. And while Bruno was really good, Isaac literally felt broken and like a cheat code. And I was definitely not getting an accurate idea in these games as to how much further in Rivals I could make it, because I would concede goals here and there, as I did have 2 gold fullbacks. However, the amount of goals that Isaac scored blinded me to any problems that I might have had, and I was progressing swiftly through my new division. We got the playoff passport. I wonder if we'll need that though. I started claiming any objectives completed which were better than I thought. Oh, we actually got a Premier League goalkeeper. After adding these 2 new upgrades to the team, I set my sights on earning more promotions in Division Rivals, and with this busted card, I was having so much fun progressing in Division Rivals, and before I knew it, I was once again at a point where winning my next game would indeed earn me another promotion for this session. This is it, second promotion game for the session. Isaac. And the second game's going just like the first promotion. Bruno, finish. Nice, Bruno. Yeah, look, this card was simply a demon. Isaac again, and it's in his net again. You knew what he was going to do, you just couldn't stop it. Isaac's through again, we know what that means. That's what that means. Let's go. Scoring 6 more goals from this point on meant that I won the game with a double-digit goal tally. That was quite easy, and I've just reached the halfway point of this challenge. Wanting to unlock Salma, I completed my daily login and claimed objective packs before seeing where I stood with the SPC, which prompted me to complete a Team of the Week upgrade, as that was all I needed for this. Okay, we can do the next squad for Salma. The tradable pack made us some coins, and needing another Team of the Week for the penultimate squad, I tried to craft one, but found out that I did not have the mid-tier fodder to do so. We need to open our small objective packs now. This was just a gold pack, so I did not expect the Team of the Season. The packs were quite underwhelming, however gave me what I needed, probably only because they were forced to with their rating guarantees, to complete the Team of the Week upgrade, but I still needed more fodder for Salma's penultimate squad, and so I wouldn't get another upgrade for my next rival session. While playing, I saw that there was an objective I'd be earning packs from, and my first game in Division 5 was a comfortable victory, but it was in my second where I noticed that there was a clear step up in the quality of opposition that we were now facing, and specifically our team would be preyed upon by these players. Now I would still win the second game, however again in my third, while I was capable of accruing a 2-goal lead, the step up in difficulty became more clear. Green timing in this division. This opponent was moving their keeper too, which is just not something you see often lower in the divisions, and our goal Blushh was being bullied. But our entire defense felt like it was loose, and what I noticed against this level of opposition was that now, similar to the difference in quality from normal gold to special cards which we now had in almost all positions of the pitch, there was an equal difference in quality from the regular special cards that were easier to obtain and the absolute top tier ones like an Isaac or Bruno who could carry you through games. And these games made it clear to me that if I wanted to make more progress in Division Rivals, which I needed to do to make it into Division 1, I was going to need to get more of the top tier specials within the game. Okay, thanks to Isaac is left, I was starting to play against people who've been playing for 9 years, and very quickly these games are becoming really tough. But this is where those qualification points come in. After grinding for the first few days, I finally earned enough points to enter into the qualifiers mode one time, which was a mode that you could play in to earn qualification for the Champions Finals. Why qualify for the Champions Finals? Because the rewards from it only goes on and guarantees that you get a few of the players from the Premier League Team of the Season, which were the top tier players within the game at the time. Needing to get any upgrades I could for the qualifiers, I started claiming all objective packs that I had available to me, of which one guaranteed a Premier League Team of the Season player, and then did my daily menu grind, which wouldn't help right now, but would a lot later on. Let's get ourselves prepared for the qualifiers. Okay, first pack is a gold. Now it is going to be 2 walkouts, and I want to at least upgrade Blushh by the end of these packs, and I would open my next pack. Another gold here, a walkout again. Okay, that's messy. see. 2 walkouts, yes. So the first is an 88. That's a duplicate. The second, an 89. My 83 times 10 only gave 1 walkout, and from here, I would only open the less objective packs that I had before only being left with some good ones that I wanted to save. Penultimate squad complete. I don't know if I'm getting that season pass, and that's the final one done. Okay, and this was a massive step forward because now our team's as good as it will be before the qualifiers. Oh, we get some fodder as well, and I'll be saving the rest of the decent packs to prepare for team improvements before the Champions Finals if we can qualify. But it doesn't matter when we open this, so let's get it. Be a male. That's a male. Yes, it's a male. Be someone good. No! Wait! Oh no! 94 rated, and at least we got a male. Salma made the starting 11, but so did Sal due to his rating, and I would then craft 4 team of the week packs as these were required in the 84x7 upgrades, of which you could do 4 of those per day, and on this day, with our mid-tier fodder, I could do all 4. The gold players packs would help us get that 85x10 before the Champions Finals, and we weren't far from completing the daily login objective either, but for now, my team was as maxed out as it could be for me to start playing in the qualifiers mode. Okay, we should be able to take this guy down, and Isaac created a chance early on. Come on, yes, we're in the lead, but due to poor defending, oh no, we could concede. We have. This game was stressful, but when I needed him most, yes, Isaac, come on, and our club legend would get the chance to extend our lead. Isaac again, nice goal, Isaac. My opponent got one back before Isaac secured his hat-trick and then left me mind blown. Oh, Isaac, how does he score these goals? And we got our first win, and so winning my next game would qualify me. One more win now and we qualified for the Champions Finals. Isaac, near post, Isaac, lovely finish. Okay, near post. No, he's not Isaac. Bruno, yes, 2-goal lead. Isaac, finish! Oh my god! Yes! Look, I'm not sure he's enough to help us make it into Division 1, but he's definitely given us more of a chance. I continued to play in the qualifiers because even though I had achieved qualification, winning more of the games that I had would improve the rewards that I would receive at the end. I needed every reward possible. In what should have been my final game, I was pressing my opponents hard and saw that they queued a pause. Immediately, I knew that they were trying to leave the game while it was still tied, because this meant that even though they would still get a loss, it would prevent me from getting a win. I love this community. I tried extra hard and managed to take the lead, meaning that they did not end up leaving initially and instead tried their best to equalize the game so that they could still lose but prevent me from winning. Now earlier this year, EA finally released something to help with this mental problem by giving you a chance of still getting the win if your opponent is brain damaged. However, the requirements are just too specific, and so this problem still hasn't really been fixed. And so when my opponent scored in the first half to equalize and then proceeded to leave the game, I knew that my time was wasted, as I was sure that only them leaving in the second half would give me the win. I wasn't far from being correct, as the ruling actually states that them quitting after 45 minutes would still give me the win, and looking back at the footage, they scored their goal 45 minutes and 58 seconds in. Oh, I actually got the win! Yes! I fully expected that to not count, but now we have the best qualified reward. Can we actually make some coins? No, from the first pack, because that's not getting me the pass, and no, we're getting the bare minimum from my final pack. Unlike these packs, doing my menu grind would guarantee progression towards preparing my team for the Champions Finals, and after using all of my bronzes to do the gold player packs as many times as possible, the best value option remaining was to use my silvers in the team of the season grind pack. After completing them as many times as possible, I saw that I had a reward to claim from the pass, but it was time to move on to the next step of this menu grind, and now we collect gold cards. This step was easy and fun, as it just involved me opening the packs that I crafted, where although small, I always had a chance to pull team of the seasons. And after going through old gold player packs due to muscle memory, oh no, we just get a gold card. I was not supposed to open this just yet. The grand packs were up next, and offering 3 rares each, they had a significantly higher chance of dropping team of the season cards, and collecting golds from these packs was important, because by the time I gathered all golds that I could with them, okay, I need to be able to make 40 of these. Into crafting upgrades I went, all my gold players went, and I kid you not, I would sit there sending my gold players into crafting upgrades for 15 minutes, and feeling like I did a ton, I took a break to check my progress in the objective. There's just 4 more to go, we're already out of non-rare golds. But no matter what, there was no way I was not completing this objective now. And we've done it! This has the chance to change everything. We still need a right back, and we don't get a team of the season in the first pack. Not that I expected to get one though. Not having gotten any TOTS from this menu grind so far, I did expect to at least get one from the crafting upgrades, but packs were being opened and the basic gold animation was constantly being shown, and man, the things I would do to see that team of the season animation. Oh yes, the team of the season! Come on! Oh, it's the goalkeeper. That's still really good, because it didn't look likely early on. Oh, we actually might be able to complete an SPC priced like Due. Having gotten a team of the season early, it wouldn't be out of this world for me to get another, especially considering that we were seeing walkouts, so EA didn't need to do much more than they already were. By the time all crafting packs were opened, it seemed like EA felt like what they were doing was enough. Okay, now we're down to the good packs, and no team of the season in the first, and no player above the rating guarantee either. This meant that it was almost impossible for my next pack to not top the prior. 84 times 7, come on, we actually don't have many packs right now, and right now it's not looking good. Our next pack gave me players with really good rating, but at this point I needed to be seeing team of the seasons, and wasn't, or was I? Oh, we did get a team of the season here. I would not strike in my final upgrade or even 86 times 3 packs. And now for the biggest one. This has to be insane. Yes, okay, it shows the team of the season. Can we get 2 team of the seasons though? It's going to be a Polish striker. This is a normal walkout. And so can our team of the season be insane? No, it's this guy again. And no team of the seasons behind. I might have to chance it with this icon pick. 289 squads and an 88. And look, I have some decent fodder in the club, and I can't afford to complete the entire player pick. I'm just not sure if I should use all my fodder now, because after the Champions Finals, we will definitely have a lot more fodder in the club to work with, and I feel like at that point, a better SPC could have been released, and I could make a more informed decision then, as our goal was Division 1 and not necessarily a high finish in the Champions Finals, although the higher I could finish the better, as the better the rewards that we would get from it would be. However, I can't afford to pick up this team of the season right back, and so the team is now all set, and honestly, I can't believe that we did this in only 5 days, and it was time to find out if it had what it took to be competent in the Champions Finals. Oh no, save this! Good block! Bruno! Yes, Bruno gets our first goal. Isaac would then try to force his way onto the score sheet too. Isaac, this is you! Yes, he's on the board. Our new fullback had a positive impact on the game, and early into the Champions Finals, we were dominating against our opponent and would score 11 goals against them. And we pick up our first win. Winning our first game was massive, as with your games being limited in this mode, we needed to win as many of them as possible to get the best rewards possible, with my goal being rank 4, which was 10 wins. For that reason, the form that I was showing early into the Champions Finals was more than welcome, as after comfortably winning my second and third game, I did notice that it started to take me longer to score in games 4 and 5. However, our defense was for once not really a problem, but I wasn't sold yet, as these were our first few Champions Finals games, and it would be Isaac leading our attack, who helped us to be flawless after our first 5 games in the Champions Finals. It started to take forever to find games, and I knew that all games moving forward would be a true test for where we stood with our team. No, he's through. Ah, and he scored. Isaac. Oh, he saves it. The reason only these games moving forward was the true test was because of the way the matchmaking in the Champions Finals works. In this mode, you're matched against players with a similar record, and for that reason, when my record was fresh during my early games, I expected them to be easier, but now, 5-0, I knew every game moving forward would be a challenge. Yes, score, open it! Come on! No, this Drogba. Tarkowski, good defending. Score this! Oh no! Isaac, you don't miss! Apparently he does. Green timed shots indicated a higher skilled opponent that we couldn't afford to have misfortune against. No, that's so unlucky, but he's missed somehow. Locked in, I was not speaking during this game. Yes, it's onside, come on. And after completing the comeback, I created a chance to extend my lead. This has to be a goal, come on. My defense was now struggling to hold out this opponent's Drogba, and in the blink of an eye, my lead was threatened. And he's through again, and he scored again. This meant that our attack, as always, needed to win the game for us. Isaac has to be! Yes, come on! Our right back would then extend our lead. Yes, you heard that right. But I could not afford to leak more goals. There's no way that this Drogba can just get through. I'm moving the keeper. Yes, he's missed. Holding out defensively allowed us to win this game, and riding the momentum I now had after making that comeback, my 7th opponent was not going to stop me from achieving my goal within the Champions Finals. I actually can't find a game. I've been searching for so long, but if we don't find a game, these are the rewards that we're going to be guaranteed, which were nowhere near the rewards that we were aiming for, and in the game that I eventually found, I would concede first before working hard to equalize. However, my opponent would score 2 more goals against me from this point. Now we concede again. Look, I don't have a lot of time left, and this will help me find games easier. My record was still really good, and so therefore the opponents that I was finding were too, and a mentality shift towards trying to make sure I finished my Champions Finals campaign was causing me to spiral downwards fast. Okay, that's another loss. I was finding games faster now, however this didn't matter if I couldn't win them. Yes, nice goal. Isaac has to be. Yes, come on. This was a tough opponent, and so I was doing everything that I could to hold on to the lead I created. However, after reading their move in the attack, the game decided that it didn't want me to hold on to my lead as well as I was. Oh, come on! And conceding here would be frustrating. And that's how he gets a goal back. But thank God Bruno was good at his job. What a pass! Finish! come on! But our opponent simply just ran down the byline. Oh my god! And after once again reading this opponent perfectly, I felt that I had seen this pattern one too many times. A goal comes from this, because I wasn't allowed to tackle him. I'm gonna try and defend my best, but I knew it! And this was one of the biggest challenges of the 7-day challenge. Like this, there were many games where I knew I was far more skillful than my opponents, and under normal circumstances, I would just win the game. However, having to use lesser players meant that most of the randomness in this game favors my opponent's players with more stats, and they also didn't need to do near as much as I had to in order to score goals. But it was also this challenge where the fun within this journey could be found. Isak, finish! Yes, Isak! Because with only a 5-day team, we were punching way above our weight class. Isak, come on! Isak, try again! Come on, he's insane! We would go on to win this game, and in the one after, while I would concede first, I was starting to relish the aforementioned challenge, as it felt good as an underdog with the odds stacked against me, having started a new account this late into the game cycle to find out if it's possible to make it into Division 1 and compete against more stacked teams in order to get rewards that would help me build a stacked team. And getting my 9th win in this game meant that from rank 5, if I could win one more, I would get the rewards I set my sights on from the beginning of the Champions Finals. My opponent's team was stacked, and so yeah, something never change. Yes, Isak, let's go! And then my opponent would have a blunder. Nice, Isak! Finish, Isak! Oh my god, he's insane! Isak, find the pass. Finish! Yes, Bruno! He queued a pause before this. He stays in the game, but wouldn't for much longer, said Isak. Isak's through. Finish! Isak! Come on! He's paused again! Yes! Come on! That's our 10th win! For going 10 and 2, we have indeed secured these absolutely insane rewards. A tradable 85 times 10. And for one more win, we can upgrade our rewards to these insane rank 3 rewards. The game was not easy, but early on, we got fouled in our opponent's box. Isak, come on now! Oh yes, a pin! Bruno, I'm going top right. Hard, top right. Yes, let's go! This game meant everything to me, as it would allow me to do something I couldn't imagine doing 5 days ago when this account was born. But to do it, I needed to beat the toughest opposition as an underdog, and so every chance mattered. There has to be a goal! How was he missed? The first half ended 1-0, and I was struggling to get over the line and score to extend my lead to 2, but I just knew how important doing that would be. Finish this, Laboard! Yes, it's in! Come on! Drogba's through. Good save, Sauls. Isak, finish him! This can be a goal! Yes, we're up by 3! Our opponent would eventually score 1, but it didn't matter because we scored 3 more. I can't believe that. On a 6-day account, we got rank 3. And now I honestly don't mind if I don't find a game. I did find a game, and with my record, it was the toughest opponent I'd faced thus far. However, I was putting up a good fight and scoring a good few goals. However, our defense really started to cost us at this level, and conceding too many meant that my last game had no value to me, and I would make an attempt to heal this community mentally by giving it away as a free win. This is unbelievable. Let's hit these. Now these are tradable, and so if there's a chance we're gonna get the pass, it's going to be through these, or we get trash. The same could be said about my final one of these, and I would list all players pull. But this is what we're here for. Now it sucks that we can get the female players, and we get a female in our first, and that's why it sucks. Come on. No way. I want to take Bruno. Give me someone better than Bruno. A centre back's better for our team. That is final one. Oh wow, 95 rated. I think I'll take the upgrade for the team. I was hoping to take another from the final player pick. Bruno again. Baltimore, a goalkeeper, Mitoma. I'll take Fodder here. Oh, look at this. I completed this champion's objective, and I have Brendan Rodgers, left wing. The player pick gave fodder, and I could also claim rewards for leveling in the pass. However, I needed to clear my storage before I could open any packs. And so after doing the final daily login SPC, with the crafting objective done, I wanted to use all my goals in the Premium Premier League upgrades, as pulling a TOTS from this would guarantee that it would be one of the best. I had to actually do crafting upgrades, as you could not use non-rare golds, which I had in abundance in the Premium upgrade, and I was making sure to maximize my gains from the menus with the resources that I had, as the pack opening would be our final one, and the one that needed to prepare our team for its push to Division 1. And after opening all lesser objective packs, while I did get some players with decent rating, I was still yet to see a team of the season. Come on now, one team of the season guaranteed, and this pack's tradable. We have a male. That's a very good start. A male striker. Oh no, we get Wood. He's just 19k. Final guarantee. I must say these packs are quite awful, and we have a female here, and it's the goalie. And 19k seemed to be minimum value. Oh, this one's better as it's 3 team of the seasons. Come on. Okay, chose a female as the first. Oh, it's the goalkeeper again. But can the second team of the season be insane? It's another goalkeeper. And behind them, oh, Saka. Wait. Oh, he's quite cheap, but he's actually going to be an upgrade for our team. Okay, let's hit the untradeable packs now, starting with this. Yes, a team of the season is one of our players. Son. What? Oh, no. But the second player is the team of the season, and I've never heard of that. But fodder that we're getting is really good right now. Yes, another team of the season. But it's good because of the icon pack. Once again, another striker. But this is 2 team of the seasons. And the second, is that a goalkeeper again? Okay, and a left back. A lot of fodder. Now, Blushh was really good, but he does help for chemistry. But now I'll add him into the team. This is it now though, our best pack. Come on. No way. Oh, that was so awful. What was awful as well was that fodder sold for minimum value. My final 2 pack types were the upgrade packs, aka my final chance at an insane team of the season. And so using mid-tier fodder, I would add more chances by crafting 5 team of the weeks, so that I could do an 84x5 Premier League upgrade, as well as all 4 83x14 SPCs available. I wanted as many packs as possible for my final send, and so acquired more silvers through the super daily upgrade, and my plan was clear. We're gonna do as many of these as we can. Some of the icons that you can get are insane. I gotta get more golds now. To do so, I used all silvers in TOTS crown packs, but with the premium upgrade only accepting rare golds, I had to use the non-rare golds to craft as many crafting upgrades as possible, as these guaranteed only rare cards. But EA cut my time short on the penultimate day. 7.5 hour maintenance. And now we collect a ton of rares. And maybe a team of the season. No, but a walkout. And so I would collect all gold rares that I could from this pack, but unfortunately no team of the seasons, before then using my new resources to craft as many premium upgrades as possible. And now we should at least get 1 team of the season. And if it's a team of the season, it's guaranteed to be Premier League. These premium upgrades kept me happy early on by giving me walkouts, but as I opened more, I started to expect the team of the season more and more, and the walkouts weren't doing it for me anymore. And after opening all upgrades, I was in disbelief that I didn't get a single team of the season. This needed to change, and so I would craft all upgrade packs available for this day, and my mind was made on where to invest the fodder. And now we build as many of these as possible, and we have such a good amount of packs to open to get more players to use in them. Come on, yes, team of the season in the first, be Premier League. Oh my god, Prince. Okay, the team of the season is the second player. Come on, it's a female, and she's not getting into the team. If they keep going like this though, we can do like 3 or more of those icon packs. But my second pack wasn't the greatest. My next one didn't even give me a walkout, but then the one after gave me a big walkout. This pattern repeated as I somehow managed to once again not get a single walkout from one of them before getting 1 walkout from the one after. And while the penultimate pack broke this pattern, it did the least it needed to do so. Is this our final upgrade pack? No more team of the season. Man, those were awful. These are guaranteed to be Premier League. Oh, come on. Decent fighter though, I must say. But in my final pack, no. Team of the seasons, and my storage was full. I emptied it into the icon player pick SPC, and to my surprise, through basically only using storage players, first one done and we barely touched the club. The club was stocked, enough to the point where I could complete a second. I think this is all I can do. Let's get it. Come on, give me that Cruyff. Come on. Okay, that's not going to be an upgrade for the team. Second one. This player pick looks like it's awful. Final one. Not getting in over Isaac. We need a CDM. Oh no, I skipped all. Okay, first one's bad. Second one, not bad. Third one, bad. Desai is the most usable, so we're using Desai in the team, and then I'm also going to use Milinkovic, and I think I want to CDM. To be fair, we can get McAllister, and let's pick this one up right here. But because he replaces her, I think we can get another icon player pick done. The answer was yes, we could do a third icon player pick, but it completely drained the club to the point where I needed to buy 1 player. Okay, now I've properly sent the club. That's a third icon player pick. Come on now, doing them 1 by 1. This is a big one. Never mind, it was the smallest one possible. Second one. No, don't be awful like that. Final player pick. Oh, that's not bad at all. He's still over 400,000 coins. And our team with him should be close to full chemistry. Yeah, if I make this guy League 1 manager, our team now has full chemistry. And this guy's definitely better than Desai. Let's take this one with the shadow for 90,000 coins. All fodder was used and all coins were now spent. And so after starting with this team 7 days ago, in that time, this is the best team that I could possibly build. And there was only one thing left to find out, which is whether or not it was possible to make it into Division 1. And it seemed like we had some teething issues early into our first game. No way. But come on now, Isaac. Yes, Isaac. Our team was way better now than the last time we played in Division Rivals. Oh, it's Isaac. Isaac's through again, and it's in his net again. The games now were so easy in comparison to the last time I played, and I would absolutely destroy this opponent. I was doing the same to my next, however they left early, preventing their humiliation, and now a win in my next game, during which Davitashvili gave me the lead early on, would earn me a promotion. My new defense seemed good, but I was struggling to score again in this game, and my opponent would actually get one back. It was weird how easy my previous games were, and then how tough this game was in comparison, and you could see that a win here would mean a lot to me. Isaac, low driven, come on! Yes, sucker, come on! And only scoring one more goal in this game would allow me to close out the win. Actually wasn't as easy as I thought it would be, but I've earned another promotion now in Division 4. In Division 4 now, the games went back to being more comfortable than my promotion game. However, I was only winning by convincing scorelines instead of dominant ones. Nonetheless, it seemed like my previous promotion game was just bad matchmaking, and hopefully my next would not be, as yes, I made it through Division 4 to the point where I had a shot at earning a second promotion for this session. My opponent also had this player, but for good reason, as he was insane. Soccer! Nice goal! But then a moment occurred that would change everything. Player locking in Division 4. A mechanic only seen at the highest level, and so while I did expect to have to be able to beat players with this level of skill, I should not have faced them this early, as I was only in Division 4, and I should not be celebrating this hard at this level. Isaac, finish! Come on, up by 2! This was a true test for our defense, as they would not have it easy at all. Please tell me that's offside. He shoots, he scores, it's on. McAllister was insane, and while I wasn't saying anything due to being focused, come on, yes! I was so happy with the team that we managed to put together. Soccer, come on, up by 3! This is not a Division 4 game. And Bruno would then recreate the Busquets assist to Messi with Isaac. If you know, you know. Isaac in any division! And with our team after this game, I truly felt that I could actually make it into Division 1, but I needed to put my foot on the gas. And so we come out with the victory, and that was a true test of our team, but surely the level drops from here. It did initially, as I dominated within my first game, and while most were similar to this, some were end to end, and came down to the wire, meaning that more time was spent on them. However, thanks to my win streak, I was capable of once again putting myself in contention for earning another promotion. With the way things have been going, this will not be easy, and nerves were starting to get to me. Oh, soccer, no! Isaac, near post, come on! Our defense wasn't bad, and at this level, it was normal that your opponent would at least get half chances. However, I was also having to do a lot more to score. Lovely skill, what a goal! Isaac! Oh, so close! He's through, he shoots, lovely save. Isaac, finish! What is missed? And having Bruno and McAllister in the same midfield was the cheat code. Soccer, good positioning, what a finish! Yes, come on, yes, one more division! I can't believe we're doing this. With a 7-day account, this is a big achievement, but not quite the achievement we were looking for yet. However, with our time left and the step up in difficulty again, now in our final division before our goal, Isaac! Oh, he's moved his keeper. I learned that this achievement was all we were realistically going to get. Oh, yes, Isaac as well, pulling keeper, but he scores. And we were now playing against the highest level possible. No way. This opponent kept getting chances, and I would get some really good ones too. However, I failed to acclimate to my new division. No, Isaac's through. And he's gonna score. We just don't have time to make the comeback, but we should be winning games like this. And it's actually relegated me. Just about winning my next game once again earned me promotion, but you could hear that I expected to beat players even at that level. However, after getting a 1-goal lead in my first game back into Division 2, not being able to extend it meant that my opponent equalizing in the 85th minute caused the harsh reality to dawn upon me. And as I continued to see in my next game, this was just the level of opponent in this division. Again, player lock fake. And if I couldn't win at this level, I may as well pack my bags early. Yes, Isaac! And we needed to have players who could compete at this level. Come on! This opponent got one back in typical fashion. However, I would earn a penalty, allowing me to extend my lead to 2 again. But you could see that I was having to play in pristine form, not allowing my opponent even a chance to close me down in order to score in this game. Come on, no easy games. It's like I'm playing in Division 1 already. I won my next game, meaning that the following was to gain a win streak, but you could tell that I now had a shift in mentality, and the one that was necessary for me to have any chance at making it into Division Division 1. And this was that no game would be easy and I should expect every opponent to be at the highest level. But the reason I did not expect this at first was because it usually is not like this. However, in recent times, with less and less gamers interested in FIFA due to a poorer product than prior years, there were way less, and where I'm from, no casuals playing the game anymore, meaning that in basically any division, you would just face high level opponents as there's only veterans left. This was the reason I faced such a tough opponent in my Division 4 promotion game, and also the reason that this most important game to earn a win streak would not be easy. Isaac! No! But with my new mentality, I was giving no opponent any edge. Soccer! Yes! Come on! But then my opponent would get through. He's onside. Yes, he's miss. And these needed to go in. No, what a save! But an unlikely hero would emerge. Come on, McAllister! I was holding up defensively and utilizing key players that we acquired on our journey to their maximum output. Bruno! That's how we play! Scoring 2 more goals throughout the remainder of this game would allow us to win it. And so we do benefit from a win streak. As I continued to play, games were not easy, but there was a huge contrast to my first games in Division 2 and these, because from not believing that this challenge was possible initially, now I started to actually experience some joy using the players that we acquired throughout our 7-day journey. And while I was out-teamed heavily in most areas, I did have top tier players in Isaac and Bruno who could carry me if needed, and in the game that I needed to win to have a shot at promotion again, I was locked in and for the first time started to believe that completing this challenge was actually possible. Reverse, nice! Go inward! Nice goal! I can't even find words. We just won! He's been playing for 10 years! With the win streak, 1 more win now. And we've actually made it into Division 1. But with our time left, 1 chance now to win, or else I'd failed this challenge. I can't believe we made it to this point, and this is my Champions League final. And I couldn't afford to have any nerves. Now I've messed up. Okay, I was trying to create in this game, but it felt like with how much this one game meant, I was too scared, and playing it safe caused me to be too readable, but some players just make the game easier. Isaac, finish! Come on! But only a 1 goal lead was too fragile. Was Isaac onside? Isaac near post! And I desperately wanted to extend it. Soccer, finish! No, what? It started to feel like things were working against me, and a draw here would kill my chances of success, as it was only due to the win streak I was on that this game could earn me a promotion. And so when I say that I needed to extend my lead, I really needed to extend my lead. Good skill, Soccer. Bruno, finish! What a save! I was in a good spot. Good defending. Wow. The first half ended 1-0, and in the second I continued to struggle to score, as rushing things meant that I just lacked the final move. And now I would suffer for not extending my lead. No, is that onside? What a save, Yashin! It was onside. The nerves were at an all-time high now, and my scoring struggles continued, but you have to understand, this was 7 days of grinding, all coming down to this one moment, and as the game grew later, my opponent started to press more and more with nothing to lose. Time is so low. I'm trying to break through, but this guy's on like some insane press. It was too risky now to try to score, as I could lose the ball, and I had more chance of winning the game had I played possession in this moment. I'm not a rat, but I don't want to play time, but it seems like we just have to, and I think we've done it. Yes! Oh, this is unbelievable, against all odds. In 7 days, we started a brand new account and took it from Division 10 all the way into Division 1 without spending money. There were so many times I thought I would not be able to do it, and built quite a sick team as well. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, you'll enjoy one of these ones, so go ahead and click on one of those videos to watch them.